Hours have passed, but to Robin it felt like an eternity. To pass the time, she traced her fingers against the surfaces in between the pads and walls, following the pattern up and down, up and down. She can't stand it. No food, just tea and pills and music. She figured that the world of sleep was better than this endless monotony. She downed the pink pills and finished the pitcher of iced tea. She lays her head back on the white pillow, letting herself sink into the mattress. She felt herself leave her body, swimming in the endless black. The colors from the night before returned to her vision. A flash and she finds herself in a field of peonies. She felt the grass between her naked toes, the feel of warm sunlight on her face. She walked through the field, enjoying the freedom of it all. Suddenly, she heard voices. Voices coming from a nearby tree line. In the tree line, she saw something staring at her. Something with a long, white and black cloak. The person had a silver bird mask covering their face. Robin felt something dripping down her leg. She looked down to see streams of blood running down from her vagina down to her feet. She screamed as her vision changed. She was now back in the padded room, but this time things were drastically different. The lights were out, the only light being candles. These candles being held by people wearing the same cloak and mask. There were at least 5 of them, all gathered around Robin's bed. Robin tried to move but found herself strapped down. Her vision was extremely hazy, shapes and stars swirling. She then noticed a 6th figure, one at the foot of her bed. One crawling up her body. It was a black shape, covered in what looked like giant bird feathers. She felt the 3 talons slide their way up her thigh. Its eyes looked at her, yellow iris staring into her dark eyes. It had a long beak with sharp teeth. It let out a loud caw as Robin felt something long and wet enter her. She felt the pressure in her abdomen being thrusted repeatedly. She could not scream, only make this groaning sound. Her own voice sounded distant to her, as well as the chanting of the masked figures. Robin let out one final groan before darkness overcame her vision. She spent an unknown eternity staring into the darkness before she slowly opened her eyes. There were no masked figures. There was no monster, and the lights were shone brightly in her eyes. What a horrible nightmare, she thought to herself. She heard her door open, causing Robin to slide up slowly. "Mrs. Cervantes," Nurse Dupree said, standing in the doorway. "I hope I didn't wake you." No, nurse," Robin said, rubbing her eyes. Her throat felt strangely sore. Had she been screaming in her sleep? "Good. I'm here to tell you, your room is ready."